Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be starting with Survivor Guild's 5th chapter. Sorry about the bad weather lately. I haven't been able to stream the last couple days because of it. I'm hoping next week will be better so I can actually finally finish Infectious Devotion. But yeah, anything else I need to say? Hopefully it goes better, like unlike last time, but it's not storming tonight. Last time I streamed at this house would have been the first half of the 4th trial. Alright. Hopefully my volume is okay. I might have to take a second to adjust it. Hold on. I know maybe I'm good.
Previously on
Okay, it's good. It's good.
Danganronpa, Survivor's Guilt.
Danganronpa.
After the 3rd trial, Gumi snapped and started ruling the group with an iron fist, physically and verbally assaulting people. Meanwhile, Kazuki's mental state was quickly deteriorating, although Kokoro and Mamoru were trying to support him. Rui and Alicia got back together and promised each other that they would survive and try to continue the relationship after the game. Gumi tried to force Mamoru to kill Hayato as she believed that he had to die. In Chapter 4 anyway. Kazuki tried to defend Mamoru, but he got badly beaten by Gumi, which caused him to have a mental breakdown. During the 4th island exploration, Kazuki found several guns and decided to become the new ruler of the island. He shot and wounded both Gumi and Hayato as revenge for their previous treatment of him. Gumi spent most of the rest of the chapter in the infirmary being catatonic. Kazuki decided that he would stay inside the newly discovered fortress along with Aki and Takeshi, who joined him and received guns as well. Oh! Rui wanted to try understanding Hayato, but ended up making out with him instead. Why is that so important? Atsuo tried to talk to Takeshi, who then nearly shot him after he mentioned his son. Why is this... okay, maybe it is important. I don't know. Alicia told Rui that she didn't mind him kissing Hayato, but she needed him to stay calm and act maturely if they wanted to survive. And Kokoro defied Kazuki, trying to get him to listen to reason, but was shot by him in the leg. It is pretty bad. During a 3-way date involving himself, Alicia, and Hayato, Rui was lightly stabbed by Gumi, who left the infirmary on mysterious circumstances. Of course, the whole stabbing. I hope he doesn't fucking mention it anymore. Shortly after, the group discovered that Kazuki and Kokoro have both been shot dead. Since Rui was wounded, Alicia and Atsuo conducted the investigation together, with Atsuo also leading the trial. However, he got badly hurt when he tried to protect Takeshi from falling debris, which forced Alicia to take over. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't joke of this earlier, but she locked the fuck in. Soon after that, Alicia realized how the murders happened, which caused her to abandon her emotions in favor of her accessing her locked-in state in order to corner the killer. Ooh. She explained that the killer was Mamoru, and the reason why he had an alibi was that he abused Atsuo's trust and trauma in betraying him. Mamoru explained that he wanted to kill Kazuki to end his suffering, but Kokoro protected him with her life. After Kokoro died in Kazuki's arms, he himself begged Mamoru to kill him.
Danganronpa.
Due to his fear of the execution, Mamoru decided to kill himself using his final bullet. And Alicia blamed herself for his suicide, but Ruby supported her, telling her that she was not a monster and that he would stay with her till the end. Is that it? 7 survivors remain. Okay. I probably have mentioned my predictions for Chapter 6 and 5. I'm very well certain that Hayato is not going to make it past Chapter 5. And that Takeshi ends up being unironically a survivor, despite what his counterpart did in the last game. All right, there we go. That was about. Chapter 5 is called "And All That Could Have Been." Could have been. Ooh. Okay, so just a copyright music warning, which I typically get with some other ones. Probably intended. Yeah. Give me a second. Okay. Again, and again. This never stops. Never. How naive we were when we thought we could just live a normal life after Danganronpa. This game was punishing us for our naivete, whatever, every day. Oop. I remembered Mamoru's last words to Rika before her execution. Oh, the irony. Mako trusted you and you betrayed her. You're the worst. Yeah. Ironic, isn't it, considering what he just did a week later. I suppose the natural reaction would be to call him a hypocrite. But this isn't it. The thing is, he really thought he couldn't do such a thing when he said it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It wasn't hypocrisy. It was, once again, naivety. The killing games bring out the worst in everyone, again and again. Bolstall said it himself. He betrayed not just his friends, but his own convictions. And Shoma knew it too. That's why he chose the only escape route he knew. That's how it always is. You'd think after some time you'd become numb to it, but no. It still hurts. I cried during the night thinking about Kazuki, Kokoro, and Mamoru. But I knew that more of us will join them soon. Who will it be? Gumi, Hayato, myself, Alicia? No, not Alicia. I also keep thinking about my previous game more the longer that we're here. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about the Survivor's Guild's origins. I think the creator recommended that I play that before the 6th chapter comes out, which I think I'll do. I don't have the will to judge anyone here for their crimes within the killing game. Now that would be actual hypocrisy. Mako trusted you and you betrayed her. You're the worst. Atsuo trusted you and you betrayed him. You're the worst. Sorry. Shinji trusted me and I betrayed him. I'm the worst. Maybe this whole thing is a punishment for my sins. I kept thinking, who put us here and why? Why? What are you getting out of this? Sadistic pleasure? Money? Revenge? I don't know. But who should figure it out, if not me? You idiots. Use this stupid fucking talent of yours and solve this before it's too late. Now. Oh! Huh. How did it come to this? Oh yes, I'm starting to remember. Hayato took us here after the trial. Where are they? We were so too shocked and broken to even say anything. Like I said, there is no more moral standards left here. Not in chapter 5. And so our toxic dysfunctional trio began at that chapter. The chapter that would forever change the trajectory of all of our lives. I feel like this might be foreshadowing Hayato's death. We'll see. A few moments later. Sorry, I gotta get into the voices. I slept great today. How about you? It was bad. Really? But Rui works so great as a pillow, you know? He's so soft and slightly chubby under that boring green jacket. I like it. Didn't you just make shitty comments about Samir's weight just 2 chapters ago? Sure, but that was because I wanted to be an asshole, not because I actually minded that. Come on, you know me. Yeah, unfortunately, I do. And don't act like you're a better person. You're the better person here. We're all the same. Didn't you call yourself a monster just yesterday? Hayato, stop. You're right, but I really don't want to get everyone killed again. Sure, you're great at lying, you know. At lying? From you, that must be a huge compliment. How about you, Rui? You still think that you're better than me? I'm not sure about anything anymore. Great, then just stop thinking about it. I don't think, therefore I am, or something like that. I'm not sure if this is how this went. We could be a comedy duo, you know. Me as the funny guy and you as the straight man. Plot twist, the straight man is actually straight, lol. Seriously? Man, I am hyped to see what will happen in this chapter. Are you now? Because you're the one person I do believe is not going to make it past this chapter. It feels like each one of them is crazier than the last one. And that's a good thing? Yeah, otherwise I'd get bored. I really don't get how you do this. Do what? Our negative emotions have been affected by the simulation so much, especially in the last chapter. Yeah, it was like I was going through a roller coaster of emotions. Oof. Or maybe you're just a badly written character who cannot keep a consistent personality and relies solely on her cool design. What? I don't know. That's just what I'd say if I was a viewer. Good thing that you weren't. Well, if the viewers didn't like me as a character, they'd be in for a bad time. Because I'm not leaving anytime soon. I don't like that foreshadowing. Is that foreshadowing? Oh, we'll see. Feels like this is just a big bet of who Rui will end up losing. Either Hayato or Alicia. Obviously more hoping for Hayato. Okay, we're not doing the death threats again. Hayato, it's not just Alicia. Gumi, Kazuki, Moru, Atsuo, Takeshi, even me. All of us were greatly affected by this game's pressure. Well, I was not. It's like Gumi said, he's completely immune. Yup. I'm not entirely sure, you know. Huh? The killing game can get to everyone and can expose everyone's dark side. Some people just need more extreme circumstances. Yeah, it makes me curious as to what this motive's gonna be. I'm not sure what would have to happen to break me, lol. Probably losing Rui, I bet. Dark side? You think he could get even worse? I don't know. I hope we don't get to see that. That would be funny. Not really. Okay, so guys. I just wanted to ask you, do you want to continue with our arrangement? Sure, we can say it like that for now, and then the game's survivor will get Rui as a reward, unless Rui ends up dying, which will not happen. I'm not too happy with this, but I suppose it's the best we can have for now. Maybe it will calm this maniac down, at least for a bit. I hope so. So, what do we do now? Are we going to breakfast? I mean, I doubt Gumi's still interested in that morning regime thing, lol. Yeah, but we should still meet with the others and talk things out. Sure. But first, I need to write some things down? Huh? I was thinking about this for some time, and I need to share this with everyone else. Not just the two of you. Well, if you have to. Just give me a moment. Oh, 15 minutes later. Okay, I'm finished. Finally, I was starting to get bored. Ruby, what is this list? What is that list? I'll show you after breakfast, okay? It's quite important. It's better if you all listen to this together. All right. Well then, we're going, right? Lead the way, pretty boy. Always dash option. Oh yeah, I got new cards to find on the new island. That's the other thing we have to look forward to as well. Mamoru's room. You really were just scared, weren't you? Kazuki's room. Okay, I don't remember if I read these already. You don't have to worry about being weak anymore. And then Kokoro's. Here's Kokoro's room. You were braver than any of us. Huh? It's raining. Is that rain? Seemed so. Why are you two weirdos acting like you've never seen rain in your life? Well, I mean, we've never seen rain in this game at all. Very funny. Of course I've seen it. I just didn't expect the simulation was capable of imitating it. Oh, the simulation is perfectly capable of creating any kind of weather. But all of it is controlled by whoever is running it. So it's a bit weird that they decided to give us rain after 4 chapters of uninterrupted sunshine. I guess that's a sign the game's coming to an end. You don't get it. It's a mood thing. What? Listen. Getting his voice wrong again. Listen, we're getting closer to the end of the game. Everyone is super sad and traumatized after everything that happened. So of course, we're gonna get the most depressing chapter ever. I hope that's not the case. It's symbolic. The characters are crying, so the skies are crying too. All of our moments here, lost in time, like tears in rain. Didn't think you were some kind of poet. Well, I mean, he is a singer. Oh. Quoting old movies is not poetry, Ruby. I guess so. Well, in that case, we should get going. I'm gonna rest my back. Okay, just making sure. Oh yeah, my keyboard's working, yay. Okay, I did beat that. This bit I didn't. Yeah, otherwise we're gonna get all wet and not in a good way. Uh-oh, what's going on? We entered the dining hall. Everyone was there. This time there were no screams, no violence. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Only 6 broken people looking as if they are about to eat their last meal. Well, that and Hayato. Oh man, something absolutely fucked up is gonna happen and Hayato's gonna lose it. I wonder if Hayato is the person that the hunter was referencing, maybe. I don't really see why they'd have motivation against the other 6 characters, I guess. Hi, guys. Took you a while to get here. That's because we were having fun. Not like you'd know what that is. Seeing you is enough to ruin any idea of fun. Ooh, seriously, can't he wear some kind of mask to cover that ugly face? Wearing a face mask in a killing game is not recommended? Damn. One time some guy tried that. He got killed when another player slipped rat poison in there. Damn. What on earth? That sounds fucked up, man. Wow, maybe I should try doing something like that sometime. Please don't. Hey, about that, I was wondering. Why does he still wear that eye patch? Didn't we establish that non-lethal wounds get healed by the simulation? Wait, I never thought of that, actually. Hayato? Haha, oh, I got busted. Of course it got healed. Several days ago, actually. You didn't pick it up? What? I mean, the eye itself returned to its normal form after a single day. But my sight is still not perfect. Like Kokoro said, that was a nasty wound, lol. Props to that dumbass for trying to kill me, I guess. Are we gonna get another fuck you from Aki? I'm sorry, Aki, you're so predictable. Fuck you. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. I don't know why that was so funny. Okay. Fuck you. Plus, I don't want to hear Kokoro's name from your dirty mouth. Ooh. Oh, and why is that? Because fuck you, that's why. So what, are you gonna take this thing off now? Nah, it looks too cool. I think it's part of my brand now. Whatever, man. I think we've got more important things to talk about. Atsuo, how are you feeling? Honestly, like shit. But I'll live. Somehow. Oh, Annalisa? Yes? Oh, thanks so much for yesterday. If you didn't press the button for me, you know. It's nothing. I just acted on instinct. Still, you saved his life. You have my thanks for that, too. That was kind of cool of you, yeah. Wow, someone is popular today. I could get jealous. Whatever. Oh, actually, I even managed to eat something today. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Ooh, granted it was a cup of ramen. I'm not gonna touch any sandwiches for some time. Yeah, I can understand that. Mention of food is making me hungry too. I was encouraging him to prepare his own meals so that he knows they're safe. Yeah, that's a good thing. Good idea. I don't think that's enough to keep someone safe here. Maybe I just want him to feel comfortable with himself. Thanks, Takeshi. Oh, by the way, I looked at the only person who hasn't said anything yet. Gumi, how are you feeling then? I'm fine, Ruri. You sure? Yes. Sorry. But I need to talk to you all. And I'm not used to doing Gumi's voice. She's been absent pretty much for the last chapter. Uh-oh. What is it this time? They're all still scared of you. It's not like that, everyone. Please, let me just start this meeting with an important foreword. Forgetting how to do her voice. Getting formal now, huh? Hayato, let her talk. Thank you, Alicia. Again. Listen, everyone, I should probably apologize to you all. You've already done that enough, I think. Probably? Sorry for that wording. I definitely should. It's just that I know that I can't change anything at this point. It could still mean something. Very well. I'm sorry. I know that what I did caused all the deaths in the previous chapter. Hayato helped Kazuki break down too. Let's not forget that, okay? Nah, I don't want to take the credit from our dear leader. Oh, about that, I must admit that Polestar was right. I am not fit to be the leader. I mean, you were also right about him lying to us. That was a fight of evil versus evil, I guess. Maybe, but it doesn't matter now. It might be obvious, but I will still say it. As of this moment, I'm officially stepping down as the leader. I doubt anyone's gonna claim that position. Well, duh. So, you've calmed down now? I think so, but I don't want to be tempted by power again. How did she change back like that? It's like we said, shock therapy. The amount of horrible events Gooby went through in the last chapter was enough to make her see reason, I think. Sorry, my cord's bugging me. We still shouldn't trust her. I mean, she might be planning something, yeah. It's fine if you don't trust me. But I still want to work with you all. I want to catch the hunter and make them answer for what they did. Sure. So who's gonna be the leader now? No one, probably. Don't look at me. Hey, pick me. We'd rather die. I don't think we need a leader, to be fair. So far, this whole leadership thing only brought us conflict. I kind of agree. I don't think we need an absolute leader. That was clearly not a good idea. Instead, we should vote on our decisions. Oh. Yeah, you're right. True, probably should have done that in the first place. But still, we could use someone that could act as a designated leader. Call to meetings, lead the discussions, things like that. I suppose. However, I don't want to be that person. I do not deserve it. Yeah. So, who's it gonna be, then? Any volunteers? No one? Maybe I could try? Wait, who said that? Who said that? Takeshi? Me? Takeshi? Seriously? What? You got a problem with me? Stop. I mean, you're stupid. Although I suppose you wouldn't be the first stupid leader in the world. Hey. If he wants to help, then why not? I'm not necessarily opposed to that, Takeshi. Like I said, we want to make the most decisions by voting anyway. But I have to ask, why? Yeah, you were never the type who wanted to lead anything. So what changed? You're not scheming something, right? I have a bad feeling this might cause Takeshi's death. I hope not. He's like one of the characters I do hope survives. It'd be ironic compared to, what he did, what his other part did last time. That moron. Lol. That would be funny. Leave him alone, you two. There are two reasons, The first one is the same as Gumi's. What do you mean? She wasn't the only one who did bad stuff in the last chapter. Oh yeah, Takeshi obviously showing regret for almost shooting I forget his name already. Atsuo. I also screwed up a lot. First, I sided with Kazuki because I was too scared to do anything else. And worse, I almost killed Atsuo when I shot at him. I mean, I know that you didn't want to. But I still shot at you, and at Rui too, even though you didn't do anything. Ooh, and yet you saved me at the trial, Atsuo. That really made me think. If you can and everyone else could try to help others, why can't I do the same? I really hope this does not lead to his death. So, you want to help our group to make up for your past mistakes? Kinda sounds like that. Kinda. I don't know, that's still suspicious. Alright, Takeshi, I can understand. I can relate to this too. So what's the second reason then? Well, I feel like I need to take responsibility because he's the oldest one left. Responsibility? Yeah, as the oldest surviving person in our group. We are all adults here, though. Yeah. But you're still young and I'm not. All the other people who were close to my age, like Yumi and Samir, they're gone. Ooh, even those a bit younger, like Moro, Kazuki, and Kokoro. All of them died, and I'm the last one. So yes, I feel like it's my responsibility to do something. I just can't be scared all the time while everyone else keeps dying. Is that your fatherly instinct kicking in again, Maybe. Right, because he's also the only person, I think, out of the survivors that actually has children. But we already said that all those who tried to be the responsible adults in our group kept dying horrible deaths. Hey, don't scare him. Don't try to scare him. He's actually trying to do something good, unlike you. Sure. Thanks, Atsuo. Okay then, let's vote on this. Who agrees with making Takeshi the next leader? Ooh, 6 votes. Everyone? Who's against? No one. Huh. Aki, what about you? I'm abstaining. I got nothing against Takeshi, but I still think it's a bit suspicious. I mean, fine, fair enough. I'm not forcing you to trust me. Okay, so the majority agrees. Congratulations, Takeshi. Let's go. Thanks, guys. Good luck. Try not to die. Alright, so that means I can lead the meetings now, right? I guess. Do we have something else that we need to talk about? Yeah. The same thing as always. Yeah, that. My brain's farting. I don't know. Okay then, so really? Ah, yes. Yeah? Would you mind telling us what we can expect this time? In the previous chapter, your prediction about Mamoru was sadly correct. So maybe you could do the same this time too. I do believe usually chapter 5 is the last of, like, I guess the Killing Game trial per se. Usually one more murder is committed in chapter 5. I don't think it'll be that easy. See, chapters 3 and 4 in Danganronpa often followed a similar pattern. But chapter 5? Not so much. Can you elaborate? The thing is, chapter 5 is usually the last normal chapter. If the fifth killer didn't succeed in winning the trial, then the survivors would be able to make it to chapter 6. Then the showrunners followed the format of the first 2 fictional seasons and allowed them to confront the mastermind. And win the game as the sheep. Exactly. So does this mean that it'll be the same here? Are you stupid? The trash can said clearly that they want to kill us. The hunter certainly does, but we're not sure about how much control they have over the game. Ooh, good point. True, we've got the hunter, Monocurphy, and Terminus. We don't really know who controls who really controls who. This whole thing is a mess. Pure chaos. I like that. Okay, Rui, but if we are following the standard Danganronpa format with 6 chapters, then what can happen now? Honestly, anything. Since that was the last murder case, the several people already failed to deceive the group. The killer usually went all out. Ooh, they often devised some insanely complicated plan to make sure they wouldn't get caught. Something like what Bolstad did? Yeah, that was a proper chapter 5 murder case. So you're saying that we can expect a repeat of that? Possibly. I don't know if we'll be able to solve another plot like that. We'll have to. I mean, isn't this like what we said yesterday? There aren't any more people capable of coming up with something like this. Oh yeah, I was about to say, what about Gumi? Me? Yeah, you're saying that you wouldn't be able to do it? Well... Don't forget my boy Rui. He's a murder expert. Hayato, I thought we were on the same side now. We are. I'm praising you. Don't you like it? You're not praising him. You're just making others more suspicious of him. Nah, just let me glaze my boyfriend. Whatever. Okay, but coming back to the main topic. There aren't any common themes in the murder apart from it being complicated, right? Not really. Then what about the victims? Who is most likely to die? I wish I knew. What? See, the thing is... Ooh, do you know what plot armor is? Rui, I am a writer. Of course I do. Yeah, but we aren't, so we need to hear it. Ooh. Oh yes, I can easily say that that plot armor is why I thought Alicia was still alive in Chapter 3. Plot armor means that some characters are too important to die early on. Alicia would be a good example of that. Wait. For example, the fact that both Hayato and Alicia survived murder attempts in Chapter 3 could be considered this. Wait, I don't remember what they tried to do with Hayato? Oh, yes, Aki, duh. That happened in Chapter 3. Yeah, we were too cool to die. Are just too lucky. So the only common theme of Chapter 5 is... plot armor does not exist. Ooh. So, anyone can die? Yes, the more important the character, the more in danger they are. The protagonist, the support, the antagonist, the traitor. Anyone important enough can become a target. Whoa, whoa, slow down, okay? Sorry, I got something itchy in my arm. Okay. What does this even mean? Well, in short, the protagonist is the main character of the story. And I know that Alicia already got angry at me once for saying this, but I believe in that group that would be me. You? Why is that? Whoa. Because every murder case so far had something to do with me. The first two were plans by my two closest friends, Shoma and Rika. The third one had Bullstar using my emotions to try to manipulate me and deceive everyone. And of course, the stabbing. Okay, good. And in the fourth one, me getting so obsessed with Gumi's attack on me made me derail the trial. Yeah, and that was a fail. So yeah, say what you want about me being self-centered, but I think I am the protagonist of this game. As for the other roles, the support is the person closest to the protagonist who helps them with solving cases. So that would be Alicia. Not me? No, why do you ask? You are the antagonist, Hayato. That's pretty clear. Although... We're in an unusual situation here since we have two antagonists? Hayato and Gumi. Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. don't want to antagonize anyone now, though. Ooh, Gumi represents a type of antagonist that wants to change for the better. Often they sacrifice themselves for the group, trying to stop the game. So that's it for the antagonists. As for the traitor, we discussed that before. But we still do not know who they are. Or even if there is a traitor. True. Okay, Rui, so what you're saying is that the people in most danger are you, Hayato, Gumi, and a possible traitor? Honestly, I could also see Atsuo being at risk too, because he's pretty close to the protagonist in the group. Besides Hayato, I guess. Mostly yes, although there is one type of character who dies in Chapter 5 quite often. Don't keep us waiting. Oh no. That is a character who isn't very important to the plot so far, but suddenly takes center stage. That's Takeshi. Oh, that might discourage him from being the leader. Let's see. Oh. That makes sense. Something like that happened in last year's game. Oh man, what was her name again? She was the comedian. Will they mention her name? Probably not. Wait, but that means... Oh, that's perfect. Hey, Takeshi. What? It seems like you just picked the best moment to become our leader. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Right in time to die. Hey, shut up, Hayato. You might still resign. You might still resign, you know. Just let someone else become the target. What do you say, old guy? No. No, I won't run away. Bold words. I do hope it's not him. He's like... I don't know why I'm so fixated on Takeshi surviving. I think it's just because it would be just ironic. As I keep saying, you know. I hope you won't die too early to regret them. Hayato, for the last time, shut the fuck up, okay? Sure. So that's all about the possible victims. It kind of sounds like the one person the least likely to be is Aki. But I think I'd probably kind of scream if she ends up being the victim or the killer. But we'll see. But that just means basically everyone can die. Pretty much. I'm sorry, I wish I could help more. So, we don't know what we should be prepared for then, huh? You guys could talk about the possible motive. With all these guns on the island, probably nothing good. Wait, where are they all? Are they still in Kazuki's room? Uh-oh. What guns? Huh? Oh, right. You don't know? They were confiscated? Oh. See, this morning, Monocurfy came to my room. Monocurfy? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, he took away the gun I got from Kazuki. He said it wasn't needed for this chapter. Oh boy, because the motive is going to just do enough. I can confirm he did the same to me. He also said that he would take Kazuki's rifle and all the guns he was storing in his room and delete them from the simulation. Huh. I kind of got a theory of what the motive is going to be. Who wants to bet it's a time limit? And they have to kill someone before everyone dies. Hold on, let me think of the other motives for just a sec. Yeah, I don't believe any of them were time-related, were timed motivations. Or at least hey, that's great news. Right, since our knives are also locked in Kazuki's room, which we cannot enter. There are barely any weapons left. Maybe, but I'm afraid that someone willing to kill can still find a way to do that. Sadly, that's how it's always been. Did Monocurfy delete your walkie-talkies too? No, Aki and I just left them in the tool shack because they wouldn't be like, they wouldn't, you know, they're not like weapon related pretty much, although you could still probably bash someone's head in with a fucking walkie-talkie. Since we have no intention of going back to the fucked up fortress. Yeah, I can understand that. So is that all we need to discuss? Not quite. There's something else I need to talk to you all about. Sorry, my cord keeps getting stuck into my coat. Oh? Is this the thing that you've been preparing in the morning? Yes. Okay, so what is this about? What thing? See, he just kept looking at these boring papers instead of his boyfriend and girlfriend. What a nerd. Yes, because that was a very important thing, Hayato. Alright, Rui. Since this meeting has been going on for quite a while, I think we could do a 10-minute break now. After that, you could talk. Is that alright with you? Sure. Oh, why are we saving? About 10 minutes later. Okay, I see that everyone is here. Rui, you have our attention. Thanks. See, everyone, there is an important aspect of Chapter 5 that isn't directly tied to murders. Since this is the the chapter before the final confrontation, this is also the time when the hunt for the mastermind begins for real. Sometimes the players can find important clues that can help them identify that person. Or maybe someone tries to break the game and the mastermind directly intervenes. Yeah, I guess what happened last game. Except that happened in Chapter 4. So, we can expect the mastermind to have an active role in this chapter? Pretty much. And what's also important, many clues that we might have missed before can suddenly become relevant. I think that this is the best moment to really think about who the mastermind or the hunter really is. I've had this theory since the prologue, but I do believe that the mastermind is probably that wolf that was killed during the prologue. He could have easily, it sounds weird, but he could have easily faked his death and was behind this thing the whole time, which would explain why. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name, but this would explain why he has his prescription medicine coded into the game. Maybe. So, like, maybe he's hiding somewhere? I don't know. Well, that's all I can think of. Well, yeah, what can we do? We've already talked about them. For the last few days, with even with so much happening around us, I tried to collect my thoughts on this. And I think I reached my answer. So you know who the mastermind is? Then what the fuck are you waiting for? Tell us! Wait, the character I'm thinking of, his name's Minoru, was it? It's not that easy. Oh, a fucking course. I can't give you one name. For what I did was analyze every single theory, trying to figure out which one of them are probable and which aren't. That's boring. No, Hayato, this might be the key to our survival. I don't know why I haven't been drinking. Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. I thought of all possible options. All of us, of course, those who already died, and some people from the outside who might be connected to the game. Wait a second, what do you mean, those who died? Ooh, yes, this is what I was thinking of. Fake deaths aren't that rare in Danganronpa. Sometimes the mastermind pretended to die, only to continue running the game from behind the scenes. That's exactly what that's literally what I've been theorizing the entire time. That Minoru is the mastermind, and he faked his death in order to keep suspicion off him. Didn't we examine all the victims and confirm their deaths? All but one. Only the murder victims, not the ones who got executed. Oh yeah, I guess that too. That's not all, though. Don't forget that we're in a simulation. That's true. That's true. I know that we already assumed that we're using a hard connection, but what if we somehow aren't? Wait, what? Then that person could have left the game and run it from the outside. Damn. Yes, all of these are possibilities that I tried to consider. And to do this, I rated the probability of each theory on a scale of 1 to 100, 1 to 100%, based on my knowledge of Danganronpa. Oh, and I considered each case separately, so the results do not add to 100%, and... Baby, no one gives a fuck how your numbers work. Believe me. But I do. Is there anything more pathetic than stat nerds? Leave him alone. We need to hear him out. Okay, so let's begin. Let me read it for a sec. I know, though, he's probably going to read it out. Huh, funny. Yeah, Minoru is his name. And funny that they didn't actually mention Minoru in the list. They really think he's dead. Well, I guess it's not confirmed whether he's alive or not. Alright, so I don't know if he's going to read it out loud or if you guys were reading it yourself, but I'm just reading it. But actually now I'm adding a little bit more to my theory. What if Minoru is actually secretly the cat? I don't know how that would work. It'd be ironic since that's who they named the cat after. First, I'll show you all the theories I most likely ruled out, and their probability does not exceed 25%. Oh wait, these are the theory. Oh, they're honorable mentions. Okay, that makes more sense of who possibly could be the mastermind, which is why Minoru is not mentioned. I'd still be shocked if they actually do consider his death faked. I'm sure he'll consider that. Because he was a wolf as well. Most of the people who already died during this game are here. So the ones here can't be the mastermind, right? Well, they can, but it's highly unlikely. So I'm not going into the details of any of the Wait a fucking second. Why the hell is the cat here? I mean, I had to consider all possibilities. Huh, yes, Silent Hill. Even though I don't know shit about that game. There was this one horror game where one of the endings revealed a dog to be the mastermind. Rui, are you taking this seriously? I am, I promise. Also, he's just at 2%. That's almost nothing. That's twice as much as you gave Yumi, Mako, and Rika, dude. Hold on, my head's itchy. Just give me a second to fix my hair before I continue. Stop doing that. Okay. I'm sorry, okay? Can you stop ganging up on him and let him talk about the actual serious theories? We haven't got all day. Okay. Excuse me. Thanks, Alicia. Ooh. After considering every possibility, I came up with 10 possible masterminds. Well, actually 11, since I have 2 10th places. Rui, no one cares. Get to the point. Alright, so let's start from the bottom. For 27%, we've got Atsuo. Me? What did I do? Calm down, Atsuo. 27% isn't that much. Oh, I read that in the wrong voice. I didn't realize that was Alicia that said that. Yeah, you're actually the lowest ranked person out of our 7 that are still alive. Lol, putting your friends so low. Are you sure you aren't biased, Rui? No, this list isn't biased. You will see that soon. Okay, but could you give us some reasoning for this? Why isn't Atsuo higher? Because of the last chapter. I saw what happened to him at the trial, how he reacted to the truth of Memorial. His despair, his pain, they did seem genuine. Good point. He still might be acting. He might, that's why I'm still putting him on the list. He'd just have to be an insanely good actor to pull this off. True, even if you're not pretending to be someone even if you're pretending to be someone you're not, some of your real emotions will still be visible. Especially in extreme circumstances. So that's it for Atsuo, but that's not the only 10th place. The other one is Shinji. Wait, what? The guy you killed? Or am I getting you mixed up? Wait, or am I getting him mixed up with a different person? Hold on, let's see if I find. Who? Wait, what? The guy that you killed? Huh. Let's see what his reason is. But why him? He's dead. I already talked about the possibility of a fake death. Okay, that's why you think so. And since I also said I might be the protagonist, it would make sense for the mastermind to have some connection to me. Or the mastermind could actually be a pissed off relative to Shinji. But why would Shinji do that? Oh, that's obvious. Revenge. Revenge stories are super popular, you know. Dude got betrayed and almost killed by Rui, and now he's out for blood. I can understand that, honestly. Rui, are you sure? Aren't you a bit paranoid? But this is a low percentage. Maybe. But still, it's only the 10th place. We can move on. Oh, in 9th place with 31%, we have Hayato. That low? Come on, I want it to be higher. Shouldn't he have more than this? I mean, he's a psycho, but he's also the antagonist. And I have yet to see a mastermind that also turned out to be the antagonist as well, yet. I absolutely agree that he could be capable of doing this. He's pure evil and he's smart too. Aw, I got praised. Ooh, the thing is, you're too openly evil to be a mastermind. You revealed your evil side to us in chapter 2. That's way too early. Also, he would have gotten executed then if it wasn't for Rika. Not many masterminds die in chapter 2, I suppose. Ugh, even I have to agree. I don't think he's the mastermind. He's worse. So why is he higher than me? Because this isn't a typical Danganronpa game, so maybe the mastermind could just be pure insane evil, who knows? Moving on. Oh, number 8 for 33% is Shoma. He's actually the only victim that made it to the top 10. Why him and not the others? Because he was the very first victim. In Danganronpa, there were some situations where one of the previous murder cases became relevant again in the final chapter. It was always either the first or the fifth murder. Then what about Yumi? She was an unwilling participant in that case, and a completely random one too, so I don't think that would be connected. If Shoma really was as Bergman just said he was, really. Then maybe just dying himself wasn't enough for him, and maybe he wanted to kill everyone. Maybe. Or maybe... Huh? Maybe I'm just hoping that he might be still alive. Aw, you miss him. That's cute. Hold on. Ugh. Oh yeah, quick warning that you might hear my dogs go off because my stepdad is out and probably will be returning soon. Anyway. Yeah. Let's just continue. Oh, number 7 is Takeshi with 34%. Is that a lot? Not quite, I guess. It's like 2 17s. Could be worse. You see, Takeshi is probably the one among us who least fits the mastermind archetype. He's the comic relief character. Not too smart, not too handsome, and quite old, too. Wow, thanks, man. You're really nice, you know. Sorry, what I mean to say is the audience usually wants to see a more popular, charismatic character as the mastermind. Even if they went pretending to be someone else, they're usually with the sweet and innocent type, not the middle-aged gamer type. But why is he then higher than me and Hayato? Yeah, the hell, man. Oh, that's because we don't really know the type of mastermind the hunter is. See, Takeshi wouldn't be a good mastermind, but he would be a perfect traitor. A traitor? Yeah, I mean, I don't think even Takeshi would disagree. Ooh, you said it yourself, right? You'd do anything to protect your son. So if someone like Terminus kidnapped Luigi and asked Takeshi to work for them, would you really refuse? I don't even want to think about this. But I can't argue with that. So if the whole game is planned by Terminus and the hunter is just a trader who's working for them to catch she would fit. Ruby. I can't prove it, but I promise you that no one kidnapped my son. If they did, I wouldn't be here. I'd be outside doing everything I can to find him. That's true. That's just your words. Either way, we could move to the next place. It's Gumi with 35%. Honestly, the places from 9 to 6 are so close they could be ranked in any order. What? Huh, you said 6 to 9. Fuck off, you doofus. Hayato, not now, please. This guy. Okay, but why Gumi? If you're saying that I went through a lot in the last chapter, then so did she. Yes, but she was... Oh gosh, I got hiccups. Give me a sec. Yes, but she was behaving way more erratically. It wouldn't be so weird to suspect her of acting. Are we doing this thing again? Do you want to talk about that stabbing incident once more, too? Not really, but there was more. For example, your weird boat trip in Chapter 2. But that was explained by the reveal about the simulation, right? The trip itself, yes, but not Monocurfy's actions. Oh. Right. It was weird that he didn't punish her at all. Wasn't it just because it was early in the game and she came back anyway? It's still suspicious. I don't know. Rui, I can promise you that I am not the hunter. And that I will do everything in my power to defeat them. But of course, I can't prove it yet. I understand. We just have to hope that the truth will be revealed soon. I will continue that. This is boring. You've been yapping for so long, and you've still got 5 people left. Then leave. No one is forcing you to listen. Nah, I have a sneaking suspicion it's gonna get better soon. Oh. Haru mentioned again. Okay, then number 5 is Haru Miyamoto at 42%. I knew it. Hold on, that's not number 1. Rui, didn't you say that you didn't suspect him? That was what I thought, yes. Especially since Danganronpa didn't really use the outside mastermind twists. But as we spoke in the last chapter, there were many things that would point to him. This island show must fade the simulation itself. Yeah, I think it should be number 1, honestly. But there is one reason why that is not the case. And that is the attack on the simulation that Monocurfy was defending against. Oh, so you're saying that attack could have been him? The one that made the ceiling fall down? Not just that. There were multiple glitches in the simulation because of it. Yeah, so one possibility is that it's Haru who's trying to hack into the game. That would make sense. To save us? That's what I'd expect. I wouldn't be shocked if Dashi is pressuring him to help them out. Well, I certainly hope so. Yeah, but Monocurfy said he stopped the attack, right? If this was indeed Haru, I doubt that he would stop after one failed attempt. What a tough guy, huh? Anyway, this is why I'm not putting him any higher. Right, then let's get to the serious contenders already. Okay. So number 4 at 47% is... well, it's Alicia. This is so funny. Your old boyfriend thinks you're more suspicious than me. Listen, everyone. I don't think it's Alicia. I really don't want it to be her. But that would fit some Danganronpa tropes. I know what you mean. The thing about the person closest to the protagonist being the mastermind. I've seen it before. Oh yeah, the last game technically had that. No, it did. Well, Alicia, got anything to say in your defense? Only that it's not me. I'm sorry, Alicia, just... Rui, you don't have to apologize. I know you're trying to do this in an unbiased way. Especially since I know one name that you haven't mentioned yet, am I right? Yeah. See, everyone, in third place with 49% is... me. Oh. What? Seriously? Wait, you're saying you're the mastermind? Not exactly, I don't think. Even funnier, he says he's almost 50-50 on whether he is or not. Well, this is complicated. See, I know that I'm not the mastermind. Then what the hell is this supposed to mean? The thing is, there were many stories in history where the protagonist was not aware that they were the mastermind. They might have had amnesia, a second personality, stuff like that. Danganronpa did that too, and so did some fan-made stories. But I absolutely hate that kind of twist. I would never use it. Rui, we're not asking for your tastes on fiction, only for your theories. I can't really say anything more here. If something like that was the case, I obviously wouldn't know it. Right. Then who's left? Rui, don't even try this. Well... In second place with 51% is Minoru, the human this time. Wait, who do you think is the top? I thought Minoru would take first, to be honest. Oh, fuck off. Wait, what does Aki have to do with Mamoru? That's not what she means. Rui, why Minoru? I don't get it. You don't? I think he's super suspicious. Look, he was the only wolf, the only other wolf. No, he was the only wolf other than Haru who wasn't put into this game. And he got killed in a very suspicious way. Suspicious? Yeah, he got shot right before we all lost consciousness. Oh, right. So no one could check the body. Do you think he could have faked it? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe he did it so we wouldn't suspect him. Ooh, see, if an important character died in the prologue, it's usually tied to a bigger mystery. They didn't have to be the mastermind, but could still have some connection to them. And the fact that we didn't hear anything about him after that can be suspicious on its own. Are you ever going to mention the fact that his medicine is also in the simulation? But why would Minoru do that? He fought for the rights of the wolves, after all. I don't know. I can only speculate. So that leaves the first place. You motherfucker. This is perfect. Well, it's not even close. Piece of shit! Oh, that's my stepdad. With 66%, it's Aki. I don't think it's Aki. I'm very well certain it's Minoru, but we'll see. The last chapter isn't even out yet. You stupid fucking bastard! Sorry, I'm trying to analyze the possibilities from the Danganronpa perspective. Nope. There go my boys. I warned about this like 10 minutes ago. Sorry, just give it a sec. That was it. Okay. But why Aki? 2 reasons. First, her backstory with Ayumi. Do not bring her into this. If she broke down and decided that she wanted revenge after what happened to her, she might have created this game to kill not just Haru, but all of us. But she only found about this during the game, right? She might be lying. I'm not. I never knew who killed her. And even if I did, I would only want to get Hayato. Sure. Say hi to the camera, dumb bitch. Or should I say, the hunter. Eat shit and die. Ooh, and my other reason for that is that Aki didn't play a key role in any of the murder cases so far. Oh, why do I get a gut feeling it's gonna make her the victim? Apart from that failed murder attempt, she always stayed in the background. Most of her story so far was just her getting angry at Hayato. So it might mean that she's the mastermind who's trying to keep out of trouble and will only become a major character in the final chapter. Uh-oh. You piece of shit! What kind of fucked up backwards logic is that? I didn't do anything suspicious so far, and I'm far more likely to be the fucking mastermind? Yeah, that's weird. Maybe, but that was a common theme in Danganronpa. This isn't Danganronpa. This is a story written by some stupid writer. It's really happening. You bastard. Do you even realize what you just did? What I did? First, you told everyone that this might be the last case before the mastermind reveal. And then you said I'm most likely mastermind by far. Which means that every fucking person on this island will be trying to kill me next. I mean, that's not necessary. You just put a giant target on my back, all because of your stupid fucking theories. Yeah. Weren't you also asking him to share his theories just a moment ago? Well, I mean, I just wanted to help. If you wanted to help, you could start by breaking the habit of talking without considering what can happen. Your words have consequences, for fuck's sake. Do you remember what happened after you said that Mamoru was sure to die? Fuck you, Ruby. I hope you die right after Hayato. Damn. Well, that didn't go well. I understand Aki's reaction. However, I still think this was necessary. Thank you, Ruby. So, what do we do now? We can't know who the mastermind is yet, but I think we could keep this in mind. Oops. Okay, I hit the wrong key and I thought I hit something. Sure, and kill Aki just to be safe. I'm still certain it's Minoru who did it. I didn't say that. Okay, I think that's all then. This meeting has been going on long enough, I guess. So if no one has anything else they want to discuss, we can leave. I agree. Let's hope that Monocropy won't do anything weird with the new area this time. Right. See you later then, my sweeties. Okay, that didn't go as planned. I hope Aki won't do anything reckless. But I also hope that no one will try to attack her because of what I said. Did I do something I shouldn't again? Let's just go somewhere else. Alright, I'm gonna stop it there. Ow, ow, ow. Let's hope downloading this video, the stream won't be as terrible as last time. Alright. Alright. Well, I think that's good enough for her tonight. And hopefully Tuesday and Wednesday, however the weather goes, we'll be able to do more, we'll be able to finish Infectious Devotion. I can tell that it's not as viewed as Survivor's Guild, for example. But I still started it. I still want to finish it. Anyway, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. Oh yeah, I guess I could talk about my Fangin character bios dropping on my YouTube. Although I actually do want to modify their designs because they seem a bit plain. Some of the characters. So I'll probably go out of my way to fix them up a bit. But they're currently on my Tumblr. I actually recently updated like 2 characters, even though I'm now going to try to update them again. Anyway, sorry, I'm just thinking. Yeah, anyway. I don't think I really got anything much more to say. Other than that I'm really hoping to finish Infectious Devotion next week. I'm not sure how the weather will be. Hopefully it'll be better. Because I do not want a repeat of what happened the last time I tried streaming here during a storm. Anyway, yeah, so I guess that's everything for tonight. Sorry I didn't really do much this week. Hopefully, I'm very, very hopeful that next week will be better. Because I really want to finish Infectious Devotion. And then I have to also decide what Fangin I want to try starting next. I actually have one in mind that I actually do want to try. I'm not fully 100% sure what it's if I can remember its name or not. But yeah, and then there's also a few Fangins that I'm not sure how to start because I started watching them like years ago. And so I'm not sure if I should do reactions to what I've seen like 5-6 years ago, or if I should just, depending on where I am, restart the chapter and just go through. I feel like I might do a poll for that. I don't know if anyone would be interested. Like, when it comes to the reactions, my memory is really poor, so there's actually going to be like a fuck ton of tiny details that I'm going to end up forgetting about. But I would know who dies depending on when I left off. Yeah, so if I was to rewatch those specific bits on my own instead of reacting to it and just putting the videos that I already did in another playlist so people know to kind of where to start. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just thinking. I'm sorry. Okay, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Hopefully the weather again cooperates for the week so I can finish Infectious Devotion. I'm pretty sure Infectious Devotion's also doing like some bonus story stuff as well, like Survivor's Guild. It was for that charity event, was it? Anyway, yeah, sorry, I'm just rambling and thinking. Anyway, sorry. I'll see you guys Tuesday, and hopefully I can try to finish Infectious Devotion. All right. See ya. I don't know what hand I'm doing. Okay, here we go.